Welcome so much to Pinterest in 10 minutes a day, where I am here to empower busy moms take control of your online business in just 10 minutes a day using Pinterest marketing. My goal is to teach you the ins and outs of do-it-yourself Pinterest marketing, share success stories, and provide actionable tips to help you grow your online business in the busy mom-to-mom life, right? Get ready to learn how to make the most out of your limited time and resources and start seeing results. Let's dive in and start building your online presence today. So, today I'm going to dive into Pinterest followers. I get asked probably at least once a month, how do I get more Pinterest followers? And it's important to note that Pinterest is a search engine. So, unlike Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, you really want followers on those accounts. Pinterest isn't so much about that. It's more about engagement, about getting pins saved and outbound clicks to your website or whatever link you're going. But that being said, having a follower account is nice. It's not as much as a vanity number as it used to be. It is nice that it looks good for growing your account. And that being said, typically once somebody follows you, they typically don't unfollow you either. It's a little bit harder for them to go and find you to unfollow versus Facebook and others. It's a little bit easier. So let's talk about let's talk about how to get Pinterest followers. Oh, one more thing. That also being said is as a business account, sometimes it can feel harder to get followers than growing your personal account. And the reason why is your personal account, you tend to save and just engage on your account a lot more of sharing and pinning content that you get a lot of followers with people who like what you pin, or maybe you share your Instagram posts and they like that. And so you feel like you're doing really good at Pinterest and then bump over to a business account and you're like, why can't I get any followers, right? It's because it is a whole different strategy with that. So getting followers on your business account can feel almost like you're walking through mud, right? Compared to followers on a personal account. So I'm going to give you some 3 ideas on how you can get Pinterest followers. The first one is an email list. If you already have an email list, send an email out to your subscribers and say, hey, did you not have a Pinterest account? Come follow me, right? And you give them that link to your Pinterest profile so that they can follow you. Make it easy. Tell them what you pin. Typically, if you're going to send your Pinterest account to your email list, you want to make sure it's optimized. You don't want to be giving them this Pinterest account from everything from home projects and backyard chickens to fashion and to writing a book, right? That is just a lot of information if your subscribers joined you for healthy eating, right? So that being said, if you are going to email your business email list about your business profile, make sure your profile has been audited or you've looked at it and you really make sure you've niched down to help your clients. If not, they're going to head over and they'll be like, none of these boards are related to me, and they're not going to follow you. You wasted a link, right? Not that you wasted a link, but you got them to click on something that they didn't feel relevant to. It might limit them from clicking to you again, okay? So send them an email. This is a good tip. So let's say you have your Pinterest profile is about eating healthy. So say, hey, come on over to my Pinterest profile. I've got healthy eating snacks and tips and a few little workout routines. You're going to find all kinds of great pins saved there so you don't have to go searching, right? That's one way, and you give them the link to your full profile. Another idea with your email list is you can do this a few separate emails. So you can have an email, say my favorite keto snack, and you email them your favorite keto snack and then say, hey, I have a Pinterest board stock full of keto snacks. Come follow it right here. The cool thing about Pinterest is if they follow just that single board, it still counts as a follower. Some people just follow one or two boards. Some people follow your whole account. They all count as a follower, okay? So you can send them an email list with your basic profile, like the whole thing, and you can do a monthly email, depending on how often you email them, say, hey, looking for 10-minute workouts to like break through that Valentine's Day chocolate, check out my Pinterest board for ideas, right? And then you link up that specific Pinterest board. It's way easier to find the link from your desktop. So just a heads up with that. So that's the first thing is email your list and invite them to come join you on Pinterest and follow you. Okay. You can even go and so PS, after you followed me, if you spend 5 minutes looking through pins, be sure to save some because that's going to boost your profile even more. Okay. The second thing is social media. So maybe you don't have an email list to email them to. So, and even if you do have an email list, you can still do social media. You can go on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, wherever you already have a following, and encourage your audience to, hey, did you know I'm on Pinterest? But you want to tell them why they need to bop off Instagram and head on over to Pinterest, right? This is where I keep all of my 10-minute home workout ideas. I have a board of all the tried and true ones that are really beneficial, right? Or maybe you are somebody that helps with stretches and yoga. Say, I have saved all of the ultimate best yoga stretches on my Pinterest board. Come follow me over there, right? Give them a reason to follow you and put that link if you can, or say DM me for the link or something like that. And you can use your social media to send them over to your Pinterest profile. Okay. The third way to get more followers is to have call to action pins. So if you don't have a social media following, if you don't have an email list, you can still do this. Create a video pin. Let's say it's a little pin. Maybe you have a the best 3-ingredient milkshake, right? I don't know, to boost, or the best cup of coffee to give you energy in the morning, right? And you do a video of it. And then at the end, right, follow for more tips. Or at the bottom of it, do follow for more inspiration. Or maybe you're doing a workout and it's like the top 3 shoulder exercises you need, and you have those 3, and then say follow for more ways to do safe exercises. So you're doing some type of video pin or a picture with text on it, but then you're adding that call to action. Follow for more tips. You can do this with saves if you're actually looking for more saves. But this episode, we're talking about Pinterest followers. So follow more tips, follow for more inspiration, follow to get more ideas, all of that type of stuff. Add a call to action to your pins. But this works really well with the video pins when you've already given them some content and you're not really linking them. This also works well if you have a great pin that is maybe giving them 5 things you need. So let's say it's essential oil recipe for homemade ice cream and you do the essential oil it. So maybe you have the recipe already there on your pin. Not recommended because you're not going to get a click, but that does really well. Maybe at the bottom you say follow for more recipes. You're not getting that click, but maybe you're getting that follow. Okay. So kind of think outside the box here. The best way to get followers ultimately, though, is to keep posting high quality content on Pinterest. So you'll find new followers that way. So when you're sending out your email list, when you're using social media, typically people who are going to see those most likely are already following you on your email list, that type of thing. When you do the video pins with the call to action, you can get some new followers that aren't already aware of you, and you can get some other followers that are already aware of you. But if you are on Pinterest using your keywords, optimize with that profile, and you are promoting high quality content and you're consistent, you will get new followers just from Pinterest alone that don't know anything about you. Okay. So quick 3, right? 1, email them, invite them to follow you. 2, invite them to follow you on social media. And 3, create that call to action, follow me for more on your video pins. Now, if you know me, I'm going to give you an action step. So I want you to pick one, just one of those ways, email, social media, or video call to action this week. And invite your followers to come follow you on Pinterest and see what you get. Sometimes you'll see a huge influx. You might not, but it doesn't hurt if you don't try it. I like to add follow me on Pinterest at the end of one of my welcome email sequence. And then if it's kind of like in the summertime and I've had a lot of new people, I'll throw in an email because it's a quick email to send out in the summer when it's busy. Hey, come follow me on Pinterest. Are you on the beach this week? Scroll through my Pinterest for some tips about Pinterest marketing, right? So you can use it multiple times. It's not just like you've emailed your list once to follow you, and I'm not going to do it again. Keep doing it, okay? Thank you guys so much for listening. Like always, if you have any questions, I'd love for you to go to my Facebook group and ask them. It's called Woman on Pinterest. It's a free Facebook group. I love to answer any and all questions you guys have, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye for now.